What if the airport is not a massive, stressful infrastructure object, but rather, a city, like people walking around and stuff, and, like more fun, maybe? Airport function evolution through time can be divided into three periods: single-use phase, introduction phase, and extension phase. Airport transforms from single house of aviation building to a multifunctional service system, and its extroversion from architecture to urban design is later introduced as an airport city. Within only 10 years, some airports have massive spatial alteration. This brings the fact that airport vicinity turns into the most expensive real estate and fastest growing environment, even compared to the city center and economical district in the same city. However, the relation between airport city and terminal building is not entirely synergistic. Through maps, it is seen that layout and configuration of airport cities is physically driven by airport structure, highways, runways, and terminal building. Airport city shows their characteristic as service program through plans. Within this scale, we understand that program variation is very low because they're forced to serve terminal building. Through section, it is revealed that social activity in airport city is controlled by terminal mobility, that is no urban dwell, people interaction, and public activity. Even though airport city completes the Aerotropolis package of one terminal, the forceful order from terminal, physically, programmatically, and socially is still pervaded, and there are too many development factors that makes it uncertain and risky. For that reason, design methodology is divided into three different orders that leads to hypothetical plans. First order design is a desirable and proactive concept of airport city. Second order design provides framework that contains physical rules. Finally, simulation of selected scenarios are likely to be done as a third order design. In the end, we have first, second, and third order design as goal, framework, and form respectively. Through comparative study, literature research, and interviews, it can be concluded that evolution factors of airport cities are divided into three. The first factor is the user factors, the people. The second is the context factors, the place. The third is the system factors, the performance. After the breakdown of all factors variable, it's more important to see the relation between forces than looking at singular action. The combinatoric system is chosen to tackle this ex-ante research. From 45 variables, it was discovered 22 combinations which will turn into scenarios to take actions from. Each action from scenarios becomes design toolbox to retain quality of security, efficiency, and speed in evolution processes. So the first order design is to add another purpose to airport city to create a complementary relationship not only to the terminal but also to the city it serves, introducing the anthropo, the space of the world, a new form that is not established in the notion of territorial trends. Concept is to replace sterile unsettled system with a shared space that is used by both airside and landside users. The basic structure of the anthropo is the network of technology. By establishing an active gray area, the future of travel is redefined. There will be multi-purpose programs that will begin and arise in the anthropo. Business meeting, public events, relationship, family, trading, private events, or simply leisure. The concept is supported by a strategic network of European air traffic with several business intercontinental routes. Amsterdam Airport Schiphol has also been serving more percentage of international passengers. In Randstad scale, proximity and accessibility from Schiphol build visibility of shared metropolitan function for Amsterdam and cities around. Anthropo is an addition to complete the image of Aerotropolis and relevant to enhance business parks in the area. It's also compatible to enlarge the centrality in Schiphol Plaza. This is the accessing site with a single border system, and the Anthropo zone is a dedicated third space. Transport notes has reason to create entrance from the north, because it's also located in the area of wide-body aircraft gates. The shortcut to the southern concourse create loop terminal. Shortcut, larger space, loop building, alternative space, hybrid building, entrances to the anthropo from landside and the airside, and the important access. Through agent-based simulations, the user type and density for each axis are revealed. It is to plan the corridors according to their characteristic. Programs and enclosure. Combination of spatial framework and Schiphol context and selected design toolbox from the lexicon create the second order design that leads to the form. Specific programs, distribution, optimization, linear structure as building cuts, street pockets, enclosure that is part of iconic and collective objects for the area, ground floor continuation, and the roof. With 1-to-1 section proportion and human scale environment, it plays a role as a new urban fabric that brings back the memory of the city. The iSurface evaluation shows the degree of connectivity in the area, which is later translated into materiality and building facades. Design not only profits program but also shortcuts, reduce the load of terminal building and energy production space. It embodies an ultimate business district that takes benefit from high connectivity of Schiphol.
So I'm here for a meeting with my colleagues from all over the world.
We've been waiting for a Taylor concert for so long. It's gonna be a very fun experience.
The thing is that we come from two countries which are in tension, so we can't meet in our respective countries. This thing doesn't prevent us from having our relationship. You know, nowadays some things make it possible, right?
I'm studying TU Delft, and then my brother gonna visiting me very soon. It won't take too much time because he doesn't even need to make a visa.
And I'm meeting clients all over the world, and they can fly back right after the meeting.
I flew from China, she flew from Hungary, and she flew from Greece.
It's really nice that this place makes it possible to see all of our friends from all over the world.
And I'm transiting here in Amsterdam. There's so many things to do, and it feels like a city in the airport. I really like it.